What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for jumping into another video. My name is Josh, and I am just your average Joe day trader. So it is Monday afternoon, about 4:45. It's the 22nd of September. I just wanted to give you an update about what happened in the market today. I'm going to share with you, I guess what you could say for me today is a huge missed opportunity. I made the wrong call for myself today, and I'm going to share it with you because the only way to get better and to learn is from sharing not only the successes and the positives and the things that go right, but to share with you when the things don't go right, to share with you the mistakes or wrong decisions that are made as a retail day trader. And I'm going to tell you today, man, I've just got my head in my hands and shaking my head. I can't believe that I missed the boat. I missed the party today. So let's first talk a little bit about the S&P 500. S&P 500 today, again, another, and it's September 22nd. September's almost over. The worst month of the year, the month that everything's supposed to pull back. Now, we did have a bit of a pullback this morning. The pre-market into the early morning hours was a bit of a pullback. A lot of stocks, including the S&P 500, were running back, were back testing, coming down, and we're definitely not going in the direction that we wanted it to go. But then this thing happened, and it's called the market bell. And after the market bell hit, everything started heading back in the right direction, including the S&P 500, the SPY. Matter of fact, so much so that the S&P 500 today ran up to a new all-time high, another new all-time high, over $667, and just a totally incredible result today for the S&P 500. And the S&P 500 running up, and the way it's running up is because it's being driven by those stocks that are an incredible part of the S&P 500, like NVIDIA. And if you see here on the screen, NVIDIA was a rocket launch today. Okay, not a rocket launch, right? I'm being dramatic as I normally am. But it had an incredible run today. NVIDIA ran up incredibly. So stocks like this run up. When the Magnificent Seven stocks run, they take the S&P 500 with them. And obviously today that's what was going on. So we are at another new all-time high for the S&P 500. If we stay on this topic of NVIDIA, then you'll see NVIDIA also had an incredible run today. And just continuing to run positive news sentiment. There's catalysts that are positive, pushing NVIDIA in the market. And along with NVIDIA, if you look and see, this chart looks almost identical to NVIDIA, which is very unusual, and it's APLD. And this is where I made my mistake today. So I share with you that I just about day trade APLD, SoundHound, Serve Robotics. I pretty much trade those stocks religiously because those are the stocks that have the best entry and exit for me. I know the trending. I understand their patterns. APLD has been a little bit of a challenge to understand their pattern right now because it's so high, right? And $20, $21, it's almost like to fathom that APLD, that was a $3 stock in March, is now over $20. Matter of fact, so much so over $20. It hit $25 today. And that's where I missed because I was busy day trading Cipher, CIFR, and I was in another trade that was one that got called out last night, or I shared last night with the members, and I'll put it up on the screen here. But it's a penny play, and it was $1 something in the morning, and it ran up over $2 in the afternoon. And it was just one of those that you got in, you jumped in, you took a risk on it, a risky move. But it's moving, probably still has more gas in the tank. But yeah, is really what I'm most upset about. APLD, I could have bought my 1,000 shares of APLD today, and I could have rode the APLD train, and I would have had the opportunity to make at least $4,000 on APLD alone today. And I missed it. Y'all hear me? I missed it. Man, those are the ones that hurt. When you day trade a stock religiously, you're constantly in and out of the stock almost every single day. And you make decent money, make a few $100s, pretty good. It's good money. It's better than my daily goal. My daily goal is to make at least $100 per trade per day. Well, this obviously would have been like $4,000. So I'm pretty bummed. I'm pretty upset about it. But I'm going to let it go because there's always tomorrow. And the thing is, I did make money today, so that's a blessing. I did make money today, so it's not like I lost anything. I did well. My account continues to grow, right? But man, goodness, $4,000 left on the table. SoundHound, also an incredible result today. Just look at this chart. Serve Robotics, you had some opportunity to make money in today, but it doesn't run like SoundHound. But today was the day that SoundHound and Serve Robotics both did pretty well. One that a lot of people are looking at, RR, is one that is doing very well. Just listen, go down the list of the Average Joe Day Trade Best Day Trade Stocks list, the one I put out, and you'll see that Plus did really well today. And so there are a few that didn't. In fact, you use my box strategy. Let's go back to that for a minute. Look at this APLD stock chart. Okay, box strategy is the red box. I'm looking at support and resistance within the box. If it continues to go up and trend and break the resistance level at the top of the box, then potentially I know it's going to run. What did Josh do today? He didn't pay any attention to his box strategy for APLD, too busy looking at other things, and didn't see the run. So I missed out. Okay. Anyway, box strategy works. And then there are a few other stocks that went the opposite direction. They broke through the median support and the bottom support level and continued to go. And those are ones that I stayed away from. And I'm going to show you what that looks like. Because for me, the box strategy works. You just have to understand, do you want to be in a trade? Where do you want to be in the box strategy? Are you understanding that if it's running down, potentially it's going to run through and break that support level at the bottom? If it does, then you don't want to get into it. If you see it turn around and start coming back up that port level, then you want to have that is going to be as a resistance level. And now you want to break through that resistance level. And if it breaks through the resistance level and it keeps going, hey, more power to you. Jump in the trade. But for me, there's too many other options out there that are running in a positive direction to get into something that is basically in a down direction. Anyway, just wanted to give you a quick update, let you know kind of the market did today. I'm going to be watching it up until the market closes at 8. Many of the stocks that I like to trade close down at 8 p.m. They don't run 24 hours, and a lot of them do run 24 hours. So I'm going to be monitoring several stocks, including APLD, to see how does it do through the post-market, through the 24-hour market, through the pre-market. What does it look like in the morning? Does it do its normal drop down, even though now it's above between $24 and $25? And will I have a chance to trade APLD tomorrow? Listen, to be quite fair, I'm not even sure APLD is going to be a daily day trader for me because it's getting expensive, right? $25 a share. There are several other stocks out there right now that run very well that could be day trading, and I can get 3 or 4 shares, price of one APLD stock share right now. And that's a shame because, man, it's such a consistent stock. But I may still trade it, even though it's just got to put my money where my mouth is. I got a little bit of a heavier investment in it, so that way when it runs and increases, the profit is about the same percentage-wise, but money is still a good amount of money that comes in from that percent. So anyway, we'll see. We're going to do some trending tonight, kind of look at everything and make some decisions on that. But an incredible day today. Congratulations for those of you in APLD. You made some fire money today. And those of you that are BBAI Army, we had a little bit of a pullback today. It pulled back down into the 6s, but it's back over $7 right now. Last I looked at it, it was back up over $7 at the close. So get your eyes on it, everybody. BBAI. So thank you so much for being here. Listen, if this is your first time visiting the channel, thank you. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And for those of you that are long-term subscribers, loyal subscribers, thank you so much for continuing to be part of this channel and be part of this community we're building. I hope that you are all continuing to make good money and continue to invest time, understanding your support and resistance levels, looking at candlestick patterns, understanding the movement of your stocks that you're interested in, understand the 20-day, 50-day, 200-day moving averages. I only use the 20-day over a 200-day now. I got rid of the 50. It just works better because the 20-day moving average acts like a support or resistance level directly for my stock. And so you can see a lot of turn opportunity with the stock as it goes, but just a great way to track the stocks and understand. It's a good way to understand it's going up, it's going down, make some decisions on entry and exit points, etc. But in all, A lot of really good things going on, and you've got to educate yourself. You got to learn what's the best way to trade. And I'm Well, that's it. That's the update for the day today. A lot of really great things running, including a all-time new high for S&P 500, which has taken a lot of the stocks with it. I hope that you had a successful trading day today. Drop me some comments and let me know how you're doing. Who are you? Where you're from? And excited to have you as part of this channel. If it's your first time visiting, then thank you for checking us out. I would ask that you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit that notification bell so that you would be notified every time we upload a new video. Let's continue to get rich together. Josh out. Peace.